If you want to make some picks on your favorite sports, check out Underdog Fantasy's Pick'em game, where you choose higher or lower on between 2 to 8 players and can win up to 500 times your entry. And using code ZIRK when you sign up, you guys will get $50 after you make your first $5 play.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Alright, so we have some reveals to get into, and I want to talk about the best Season 2 players to upgrade first. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Nathan Soto for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on, comment below, Nota Gang. Also, guys, tomorrow we have Thursday Night Football, and for those of you guys that copied on Monday, it was insane. We hit the 76x first touchdown scores, 2 Monday Night Football games. I picked the first touchdown score in both games, $10 into 760, and overall had almost $3,000 in wins on Monday Night Football. Was incredible. That being said, though, like I said, we have Thursday Night Football tomorrow. I will actually have my Thursday Night Football picks out today, so check out my Twitter if you guys want to see those. And if you check out Underdog Fantasy right now, only when you guys sign up using code ZIRK, after you guys make your first entry with at least $5, Underdog will give you $50 to play with, and you'll get access to all the Code ZIRK exclusive specials coming throughout this year. All right, guys, so starting off, let's go over this first. Let's go over the players from Season 2 that I would actually upgrade first, and then we'll get into the reveals here. Number one, important to note, you can only get these cards up to 88 overall as of right now. When can we get them to 89? Once we get to 89 overall champions, which is probably going to be like 2 weeks, and then 90 overall, probably like another 2 weeks after that. So it's important to kind of know that, right? Number two, they get all 32 team camps. That's obviously really big. Starting off, though, without a doubt, I think the number one player that you all should be upgrading, and I already did, is Armin Membu. He should be your starting right tackle right now. 88 strength, does have 86 run block, add an 88 overall, 89 pass block, again, all 32 team chems. His awareness is pretty low at 79, which some people will point out, but I think overall, big right tackle, all 32 team chems. I mean, yeah, he should be your starting right tackle currently. Now, number two, though, is definitely going to be Davante Adams. I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on how good this Davante Adams card is, especially right now at an 88 overall, because, yeah, he's already got 87 speed, which is pretty incredible. Now, for those of you guys who are going to ask, how do you get Davante Adams? It is in the team pass, not the field pass. Literally just from the team pass. So just go play like solos or something. You'll eventually level up the team pass pretty quickly. If you didn't get the card, it took a while, but I eventually got mine. Restart your game, okay? Restart your game. Go play a couple solos, play some head-to-head, whatever. It's just kind of like weirdly one of those things that's taking a bit to come in. But yeah, he should pop up eventually. And again, right now, an 87 speed, 6'1" wide receiver that you guys can get on your team right now. And again, all 32 team chems. I mean, that is kind of crazy. If you guys have any sort of a theme team, this is a fantastic wide receiver right now. Number three, guys, is going to be Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis right here, 86 speed, 86 excel. Also does have that 89 man coverage with that 88 zone, and he also does have 91 press, which is actually pretty nice. Carlton Davis as well is not a super tiny cornerback. He's 6'1". So again, pretty solid height there. And once you guys get to 88 overall, you do unlock that third ability bucket. In the third ability bucket, he gets short route KO, flat zone KO, deep end zone KO, medium route KO, and deep route KO. So especially if you guys run man coverage, I mean, you're getting some pretty good KOs. So Carlton Davis, I think, is a fantastic cornerback. Fourth season player that I would upgrade, and this is where I kind of get to the point where maybe you don't go ahead and upgrade these cards, right? Because obviously at a certain point, how many of these season players do you want on your team, and how many, you know, training or season tokens rather would you kind of hold on to with the tickets and then get boom or bust whatever else down the road? Up to you there. But I definitely think at least the top two you definitely need to do. Carlton Davis is kind of on to you on what you want to do there. But Jonathan Allen, if you guys just simply want a good run-stuffing DT, Jonathan Allen, again, at 88 overall, he's slow, but he has 90 strength, 90 power move, and gets inside stuff for 2 AP. Number 5 guy is going to be Dre Greenlaw. I just think right now he's not good enough. Straight up, at 88 overall, 77 agility, 70 change of direction is just not going to get it done. Does have that 83 speed, 85 acceleration, and he does get flat zone KO, Enforcer Supreme, gets a good abilities, but again, he's just, as a user card, it's not going to work out. And the final player to upgrade, guys, is going to be Cam Ward. I just think right now 79 speed is not going to get it done. I definitely think there are way better quarterback options in the game. He does have 91 throw power, which is great, but I feel like speed is pretty big, right? Speed is pretty big, and only 79, I'd rather still use like the free Jalen Hurts that you could get from season 1, simply because of how much faster he is. Justin Fields, Dak Prescott's obviously like a million coins, whatever, but I think for the quarterback position, this is one of those slots where you should spend the coins, right? Of any position, you should be willing to go spend coins instead of getting a free player there, and I think Cam Ward, as of right now, at a 88 overall with only 79 speed, it's just not good enough. So those, in my opinion, are the order to go ahead and upgrade these cards. Cam Ward, I will never be upgrading. Also, probably not personally so, speaking with Dre Greenlaw. Jonathan Allen, I might, but I'm definitely at least doing Devontae and Membu today. All right, guys, so now let's get into these Unstoppables reveals. And again, reminder that the rest of the reveals will be tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. over on Twitch. And again, per usual, just like every other content drop for, I don't even know how many times I've had to say this my entire life, and I still get asked every single day, 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday is when this content will be out, okay? Reveals in the morning, drops tomorrow, 1:30 p.m. That being said, these are the only 2 cards they did in terms of a reveal, and I don't have any other information aside from telling you guys this. Last year, the way the Unstoppables promo worked is that the X factors on these cards, once you guys get them activated, they stayed on the entire rest of the game. So that's my assumption. I do not know what the abilities are in these 2 cards. That being said, though, we have Mahomes right here. Now, by the way, it does say BND on this Mahomes, which it doesn't on Aaron Donald, which I find very interesting. Now, I'm guessing this is likely just a graphics error. Sometimes they've accidentally shown BND on cards before, and then the promo drops, and obviously they're not BND. It's not a free play or anything like that. I'm assuming it's just a graphics error. It could, however, potentially be another one of the packs that they're going to be doing, like Cam Little. If you guys remember Cam Little Team of the Week, they had a pack where literally the only way to get Cam Little was to pull him out of that pack as a BND. I assume this is just a graphics error, but thought I'd throw it out there and just talk about that. Mahomes, though, he has 80 speed. So again, you know, with Mahomes, I didn't know exactly what to expect of the speed. I didn't think he'd be 85, 86 speed, whatever, but he is only 80 speed. Josh Allen, of course, 82. Dak Prescott has 83 speed. Justin Fields, Michael Vick, obviously much faster than all of these guys right here. But the biggest thing is going to be, what is his X factor and what does it take to go ahead and unlock it? Because obviously, if you're able to get something like Bazooka, right, activate for the entire game, that's going to be pretty big. But he does have 80 speed, 89 throw power, 90 short, 87 medium, 87 deep accuracy. The biggest thing is going to be, what is that X factor and how do you activate it? And also, does it stay on the rest of the game? That's going to affect his price a lot. Then we have Aaron Donald, doesn't say BND on it, which is the interesting part. And then as well, with Aaron Donald, like I just mentioned, has, should anyways, have an X factor that stays in the entire game once you get it activated. If that is Unstoppable Force after like a sack or something, man, he'll be expensive. 78 speed though, 86 excel, does also have 87 strength, 89 block shed, 90 power move. I've told you guys about this before. When there are certain players, okay, that just play really, really good for you in Madden Ultimate Team, you pick them up year after year. I've told you guys every single year, one of them is Lawrence Taylor, one of them is Aaron Donald. I will always pick up Aaron Donald cards, and he will be on my team for a very long time because he just plays good. I don't know if it's the plays that I run, the formations I run, the adjustments that I personally make. LT and Aaron Donald, when they are on my D-line, they just go crazy, okay? And Aaron Donald, yeah, gonna be another one of those cases here. And, maybe, I've seen some people say maybe he should be a little bit faster than 78 speed, but it's Donald. He's going to be amazing. So with that being said, guys, those are the reveals and also the best Season 2 players to go ahead and upgrade. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course that sub button down below. Make sure to check out Underdog Fantasy. Use code ZIRK. Follow me on Twitter for my picks. Already posted up my Thursday night football picks. You guys can find them up on my Twitter. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.